And in case it wasn't clear, we probably should have mentioned this before we got an hour into the video, but Michael's trying to kill both of my people. Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready Steady Play.
Hi guys.
I'm joined by Michael for a 2-player playthrough of Erune.
Yes, I'm back.
Michael's back, exactly right. And I've enticed him back with the promise of cooperative fantasy adventure, but we'll learn more about that in just a minute. Erune is a fantasy adventure game that was kickstarted in 2020 and delivered to backers in 21 and 22. There's been a retail release available since then, and they're now coming back to Kickstarter with a new expansion called Light and Darkness. Ooh. Indeed. It's worth mentioning here that Erune is chiefly designed by creator Quentin Delot. And I apologize, Arcada Studios are French, and I'm going to get all of the pronunciation of the lovely French contributors. I'm going to get their names horribly wrong. Quentin Delot is credited as the author, and also one of the scenario writers, along with Stéphane Tor and Charlotte Calais. Quentin is a co-game designer with Adrian Smondak, and also the head of art direction. We've also got a lot of people credited working on the app, because this is an app-driven game. And what the app does for you is act as a sort of a game master in a D&D kind of way. Not like D&D, there's no sort of improvised storytelling in this game, but what the app will do is answer questions you might have about the rules. It will tell you what your equipment does, and when you explore the dungeon, it will tell you what you find there. And this is a dungeon crawling adventure game. It can be played solo, cooperatively, or as a one versus many in the style of a traditional hero quest. And when I convinced Michael to come and do this sponsored video with me, I told him it would be a cooperative adventure because I thought that's what we'd do. And
I was in. I was like, yes, we get to play together.
Michael was bought wholesale. No, turns out that we are in fact doing one versus many mode, so Michael will have to channel his inner Morcar to take on the role of the villain.
And you're going down. This is going to be so bad for me because I'm going to be like, oh, who wants the evil guys to win? You want good to prevail over evil, right? But no, I'm evil, so I want to win.
I anticipate guilt-tripping him into letting me win. So this video has been sponsored by Arcada Studios for their Light and Darkness Kickstarter campaign, and we agreed to produce this with prototype elements from the new expansion. So we're going to showcase the 2 new characters and part of the new adventure as well. And I think we're going to be dropped in media res into the middle of the adventure, and we're going to start at level 6. But traditionally, this is more of a campaign game where you start at level 1, and you will level up, increasing in power over the course of a number of sessions. But we're just going to do one session today at level 6. And I don't know where in the Light and Darkness campaign this falls. Alright, so we've got the app up here, and I'm just going to start the adventure, and off we go.
Lovely.
So we are doing Master of Shadows versus Adventurers. Now you can see there's also the solo and co-op mode here, but I was told that that was not ready, so we can't do it. We could, of course, go back and play the retail version with the solo and the co-op mode.
I'm making him do that with me. It's like, you promised co-op. We're doing that.
So here we go. So we've got Light and Darkness here, and this is a developer version of the app. This isn't finished yet. The completion of the app is part of the Kickstarter campaign, so we'll see lots of new quality of life improvements and goodies and content coming out of that, including some exciting music and voiceover as well.
Nice.
So we're doing Light and Darkness, we're doing The Destiny of Erune. And actually, I think there's a little bit of plot here as well, so a little bit of plot about what Erune is and the world. So I will read that now, so you have a bit of context.
Please do.
Erune! The balance. I'm available for voice work. The balance between the peoples of Erune is fragile. It is a time of peace, but will it last? From the dark corners of the world, shadows have started to rise. They will soon spread and try to enslave all life, unless a group of adventurers manages to fight them off, sending the shadows back to the world where they came from. The Master of Shadows has risen again. He is the ancient incarnation of a forgotten kingdom. Through the dark magic of shadows, he controls legions of monsters, as well as powerful demons that will help him to complete his fiendish plans. The adventurers will have to find their way through many dungeons and fight numerous enemies to thwart the plans of the Master of Shadows, who will use his dark magic to curse and eliminate his opponents. Let's do the Destiny of Erune. So we've got a Master of Shadows who's level 6.
Yeah.
Boop. A Demon Hunter who's level 6.
That's you.
Yeah. Now, Arcada told us not to play with the Monk and the Demon Hunter because they're real hard, but I'm a big smarty boy, so I'm going to do it anyway. I want to show you all the new content that I can. So, hopefully...
Fool, he's fallen into my trap.
Michael said that I could do this, and he was very confident in me. He's very reassuring, but I think it might have been a lie. I think he was just tricking me.
I'm very nice. I'm a very conflicted villain. I think I need to go to therapy.
The adventure begins!
While journeying through a relentless downpour, you find yourself lost in a mysterious forest where the path fades into the undergrowth. Suddenly, a woman's scream pierces the silence and quickens your pace. Before you, a drenched and injured mage with fear in her eyes pleads for your assistance. A ghoul emerges from the bushes, ready to attack you. The Master of Shadows rolls 1 blue dice. Each skull deals 1 damage to the adventurer of their choice. Each lightning gives them a stamina point.
Okay, so we've got a little bit of a narrative event here, and Michael's going to roll a blue die to find out how badly he's going to hurt his good friend Mike.
Oh no. I kill you.
Come on, Michael, access that inner Morcar. So,
what am I wanting? Skulls?
You want skulls, and I want you to roll lightning. Oh, boo.
Oh dear.
So you can do 2 damage amongst the adventurers here.
1 each.
1 each. There we go.
Oh, I've got off to an evil start.
It's a good start for you. An adventurer suffered damage. I'll have to do the voiceover.
He's on strike.
Thank you, adventurers!
I'm off. I'm not fighting demons and ghouls with Kermit the Frog.
Thank you, adventurers. I am Lysandra. My wounds ache with pain. We must leave this place. We're lost in the depths of an enchanted forest where nothing is as it seems. Assist me in escaping, and I will reward you handsomely. As you venture deeper into the forest, a very upset elf approaches you. How dare you trespass upon my sanctum? Offer your food as penance for your insolence. So we can intimidate the elf or give him food.
Have I got my evil hat on, or am I helping my friend hat on?
You've got no hat on. You have no say in this. I'm in charge.
No.
I'm gonna give him my food because I'm just a nice boy that you won't feel bad about hurting.
I accept your tribute, adventurers. Now be gone. I've no desire to see you again.
After giving away almost all of your food, you continue on your journey. After walking for hours, the smell of a fire catches your attention. As you approach quietly, you discover a lone bard singing a sorrowful melody.
Well, greetings, brave souls. Fancy a wager? Win and an XP potion is yours. Lose and I'll require a drop of your blood. Oh, just a dab for a friend's experiment.
So, an XP potion, huh? And incredible how...
XP potion.
Okay.
Theme.
Yeah, so I could win an XP potion from this bard. Or he might take...
Ignore him.
Well, I was going to say I might ignore him, but mostly because of his sketchy counteroffer, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If I lose, and I don't know... I'm a monk and a demon hunter. I'm not exactly musically... Oh, I don't know what we're wagering, actually. But also...
The house always wins.
The house always wins. He seems sketchy, and he wants my blood, and I just feel like in a magical land, giving away your blood for no reason feels like a bad gamble.
I feel it's like AI.
So, no thanks, Mr. Bard. You know, he could use, like, necromantic magic to possess me or some nonsense. I don't know.
If it was me, I won't give anyone my blood. Actually, I do donate.
You donate blood, don't you?
Yeah.
So I'm ignoring this part. That's what you came here for, right? To see the content in the game. Well, I'm ignoring it. You can't tell me to do otherwise. It's my playthrough. Right. Continuing on your way, you come across a troubling scene. An overturned caravan. You spot the merchant trapped under the wheels, his face twisted in pain.
Oh no!
Next to him lays a blood-stained whip and bags of substances. His pleading eyes pose a moral dilemma. Will you save this cruel merchant? Or will you take some of his substances and leave him to his fate? Wait, why is he cruel?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a blood-stained whip. Like he's been whipping his animals.
Oh, that's mean. I don't like people who do that.
No, nor do I. I really don't like people who hurt animals. I think that they're generally awful. But do you know what? Like, I also don't believe that two wrongs make a right.
Exactly. Then we're just as bad as him.
Well, exactly. We would have just robbed him and left him to die.
As the evil man, I would ignore him. So as a goodie, you should help him.
Yeah, as a gross idealist, I think I should prove a point by helping him.
You help the merchant, freeing him by pushing his caravan aside. Once he's freed, you move to help him get his affairs back in order. But the merchant pulls out a long sword and brandishes it at you threateningly. You can tell by his gaunt face and shaky stance that he is hungry. But you have almost no food left.
Oh, he's just hangry.
Oh.
He's probably just hungry the whole time. He's probably a really nice guy who just needs a good meal. Right? Because I was hungry is an excuse for hurting animals. A reasonable excuse, yeah. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. I'll just go hunting. I seem like competent adventurers.
Your party gives the merchant what's left of your food. Recognizing the distress in his eyes, you choose compassion rather than self-preservation. Suddenly, a dark fog rises, and a silhouette takes shape in the mist. Lucian appears, a serpent perched on his shoulder, its glittering eyes fixed on you with unsettling intelligence. Lysandra stands at his side. This shadow mage, a figure from the oldest legends, exudes an aura of power and intensity that instantly enchants you.
Your choice to help even in the face of danger, to give when you had so little, speaks of rare bravery and compassion. I am Lucian, and Lysandra is my apprentice. Your trials in this forest were a mere test, designed by us to guard a legendary dungeon. I had almost abandoned hope of finding adventurers like you. Come, a grand adventure awaits, offering the chance to change our world. Follow me.
Alright then. Who is Lysandra? Like, I just met her, like, literally 10 minutes ago. I've already forgotten her.
Interesting development.
Well,
what does it say? Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you? I am Lucian, the last guardian of the Shadow Sources. The Shadow Sources allow the Master of Shadows to control monsters and corrupt them. With the help of my apprentice Lysandra, we fight the shadows against Tunrida, who seeks to awaken these cursed places. Our mission is to protect Erune and restore peace. Who is Tunrida? Why does Tunrida want to wipe out Erune? Who is Tunrida? Tunrida's tale is tragic. Once an arcane elf of promise, betrayal transformed her into a vengeful creature. Her fury allowed the Master of Shadows to dominate her, turning her into a fearsome banshee.
I can have that effect.
Yeah, a lot of the women Michael meets turn into banshees.
Unbelievable.
Through her, he seeks to control Erune, awaking the Shadow Sources to bolster his might. Her fall is a bitter reminder of how darkness can taint even the most honorable souls.
Start quest.
I'm ready.
Here stands the ominous entrance to the dungeon. We remain unseen, not followed by watchful eyes. I am bound by ancient magic that guards this place and prevents me from entering. But within my power lies the ability to open one of these sealed doors. Fear not, valiant adventurers, for Lysandra will accompany you, a guiding light in the shadow depths you are about to traverse. Before you lies a crossroads of fate, a choice that could reshape Erune. In the Shadow's lair, you must outpace Tunrida to seize the Black Locket. Retrieve it, whatever the peril, for its importance cannot be overstated. In the Forgotten Dungeon, the Shadow Grimoire lies hidden, perhaps guarded by unseen forces. Should it fall into my possession, I could seal the shadow forces forever. The time is now, and retreat is no longer an option. Your decision, weighty and final, will echo throughout the ages.
So, we have arrived at the magical dungeon, and here is the starting setup. So, Michael, find these pieces and put them on the table.
And in true blue piece of fashion. I made it earlier.
And we need a hero. A figure. Mysterious figure. There we go. There's our mysterious figure.
You need to go there.
Yep. And so, what we've got here is a demon hunter and a monk. Here's my demon hunter. So I've got a cool sword, dagger, and a whip, and a crossbow. These are prototype resin miniatures. So these are not the final ones, but they will look a bit like this. And so I'll start here on the entrance to the dungeon. And we've also got the monk here as well. So on two.
She whips her hair back and forth. She whips her hair back and forth. Copyrighted. So the monk also stands here like this. There we go. We're both there at the start of the dungeon. We're ready to go. Ready to come into the dungeon. So let's move on and see what else we've got over in here. Turn 1 starts. So in the new Light and Darkness expansion, they've added in 2 major changes to the way the Master of Shadows system works. The first is that all of the dungeon maps are here in the app. In the original game, the Master of Shadows had a booklet, much like the booklet from Hero Quest, which laid out the whole map and would put things out as we went along. But in this one, it's all in the app, and we just set it up as the app reveals it. And there's also this new Plague deck. So Plague cards are horrible, evil, mean cards that Michael can use against me. I love them. So I pick 2, right?
Yep, so you draw 2 and keep 1 and sacrifice the other. Michael gets 10 at random during setup, so he'll have 5 of these cards for the first 5 turns, and then he won't have any more. And the game is 3 phases in a turn. So we refer to a turn, but a turn is everyone gets to play, and then it's just turn after turn after turn. And so we follow this system of the Spirit of Erune will do maybe some events or some random bits. Then Michael resolves the Master of Shadows stuff, where monsters will activate and things like that. And then it's the adventurer phase where I will play the characters. But any adventurers would play.
If I want to save one of these, can I?
You may. So Michael can. So the cards all have conditions on them, like play on a monster, play on. Yes, you can. Well, what I'll have to do is you'll have to give it to me. I'll have to put it on the green screen and try not to look at it.
Okay. So I kind of like that one, but that's one I'm going to keep.
This is the one you're keeping?
I think so. But this one is good, and it happens now. So
is it in focus?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna keep the first one.
Okay, so we'll get rid of that one then.
But I like them both. I wish I could have both.
So some of them are played on a hero, some of them are played on a monster, some of them have a specific condition. So the ones that trigger off a condition he has to play when the condition's met. The other ones he can play sort of whenever he wants, really. Just in a moment, just be like, ah, bleh.
I'm the Master of Shadows, I do what I want.
Exactly right.
Don't tell me what to do.
So now, because there are no monsters on the board, you get to roll a die, and you'll get stamina equal to the number of lightning symbols that you roll.
I deserve all the stamina.
No, none for him.
As the evil lord,
boo.
I get nothing.
He gets nothing. Good.
This sucks.
Your comeuppance referred to me earlier. Alright, good. So that's the end of the Master of Shadows turn for now, and we're moving into the Adventurer phase. In the Adventurer phase, I get to do 2 actions per character. There are some basic actions that are one use only, like move and fight. So you can't do fight twice. You can't move twice. What you can do is search. You can search furniture, search rooms, search people's pockets.
You can prepare for battle.
Yeah,
I got there. I got there too late.
So you can
story of my life.
So you can do as many searches as you want, and also you can prepare for battle. That's a once only, and that just gives you a stamina. So you can see sort of here on our player boards, I've started off with a bunch of mana, I've started off with a bunch of health. I've got no names. We're going to name the characters we're going to name them on screen. And I forgot to give them names.
It's because I killed you.
Yeah, they got hurt already. What's my monk called?
Mrs. Monk?
All right, Mrs. Monk.
No.
It's too late now.
No.
We can't go back. All right, I'm not letting you in the demon hunter there.
I don't want Mrs. Monk.
Too bad. So, and you'll see here that there's a bunch of sort of numbers and some equipment as well that I've already written in here. So these are your adventure sheets. You'll get a whole deck of them in the retail version. But I've set these up according to the prototype adventure that we're showcasing. So, the demon hunter is going to be called Demona. Demona the demon hunter. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And of course, the game does come with Erune branded pencils. In case you need a pencil, you got your pencils right there in the game box, so you won't be short of pencils.
Gotta love a bit of merch.
Yeah, and thanks to the stretch goals from the original campaign, they've got erasers on them. Actually, I don't know. If
You just made
I've just made that up.
I'm like, really? I was like, wait a minute.
All right, I'm sure everyone's very keen for us to move on with this adventure. So, let's get cracking. So it's the adventurer's turn. I've got 2 actions with each character. Most actions are 1 use only, but some are multiple use, and I can do them in any order. So Mrs. Monk can do an action, then Demona can do, and then we can go back to Mrs. Monk, or Mrs. Monk can do both, or Demona can do both, or whatever. Any order I want, as long as I completely resolve 1 action before moving on to the next. So with this in mind,
Away, my liege.
let's send Mrs. Monk in first to talk to whoever this is. I think it's Lucien. It's Lucien, which we know because it says it right here on the app. So you can see here, number 1, event, number 1, and then at the bottom it says your adventurer speaks to Lucien. So we will move, and the way we move is we get to have our base movement of 4 plus 1d6. So let's see how fast Mrs. Monk can go. I will roll in the green screen because I can reach it and Michael can't. It's a 2, so I'm going to move 6. So we're off to a slow start.
It's alright, isn't he there?
So we step forward 1 and trigger this event. Okay, here we go. The monk talks to Lucien. The spirit of Erune is thinking about it. So, brave adventurers, what path will you choose? The Forgotten Dungeon? Or the Shadow's Lair? Well, I'm here to kill the Master of Shadows, so I think I'll just go to Shadow's Lair.
My lair is closed. I'm renovating. I'm dusting. I'm doing a spring clean. I'm not
ready for guests.
Not ready for guests. Come back later.
All the washing's out. All right. Well, too bad. I'll come. I've no patience for. I don't know.
You're just saying you're rude. You're okay coming anywhere.
Exactly. I'm a bunch of hobo adventurers. Not. I'm hungry too. Oh, and at the beginning of the adventurer phase, I should draw 3 clear astral cards for the monk.
No, you didn't do it. Denied.
Denied. Which I will not. I don't think I should put this to ask.
As the Master of Shadows, I forbid it.
No special cards for you. So, I'll explain a bit about how these characters work once we get more into the situations where it's important. I will also now take a quick moment, which I'll probably cut out to read these cards. Well, now that Michael's gone, I told him I'd cut this out, but look, I've got this cool power here, which lets me fling a piece of furniture at his monster, and that hurts it. So that's cool. I didn't know the monk had telekinesis. I've got this astral shield, which lets me use extra defense, so I get a bunch of extra defenses in my defense rolls. And then I've got this one here called Celestial Burst, which basically lets me roll an attack and then do a move, and I can attack everything that is in my attack zone as I move. So effectively I kind of bounce between my targets as I move around the room, which is pretty cool also. But if I am to use these, I will need to get my astral balance in line with the cost of the cards. Oh, Michael's back. Don't tell him what I've got.
No! No, I'm the evil lord. Tell me.
May luck favor your journey. The west door is unlocked. The monk opens the Shadow's Lair. So what happens here is this goes away, and this flips to unlock. We haven't unlocked one. So I've got 5 movement. The thing about the monk is she's quite fast. I would like to search the table, though. I'll tell you what. But we should open the door, right? We don't want to just. We could just stand around in here.
You could move this dude.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking if I go and kick this door open, it's probably going to be full of monsters, right?
Sure.
And then I'll have to deal with. Oh, that's fine. We'll just do that. 1, 2, 3. The monk opens the shadow's lair.
Ooh.
Alright, so...
You got that right.
Yes, I've got some rooms. But I'll need the alchemy table. I'll need,
One table.
I will grant you a blessing. You'll need it in this dungeon. Oh, I'm skipping ahead. Hang on. Erune's talking to us. This place is charged with dark energy. You hear obscure whispers in your heads. The room is damp and cold. A statue stares at you intently, seemingly moving. An ancient alchemy table is before you. I guess this is Lysandra or Lucian. Let's say it's Lucian. I will grant you a blessing. You'll surely need it in this dungeon. Each adventurer gains 3 stamina points.
No!
Yes.
That's mine!
None for you. None for you. You don't. Rolled well on the first thing. So I'm here, aren't I? Okay, so let's see. I went 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1 movement left. So I'll go 5 and search the barrel.
Aha.
No, do I have 1 movement? No, I have 2 movement left, actually. Wait, or I could go 1, 2 and go and do the alchemy table. So let's do that. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, the monk examines the alchemy table. The alchemy table has everything you need to make a potion. You also find enough black powder to make an explosive. Make a potion or an explosive.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. Explosives, please. Uh-oh. Attempting to use the right powder, you blow up the alchemy table.
Brilliant.
Oh my god. The explosion creates a hole in the wall, granting you access to a passage. The remains of the table now block the prison door. You cannot open it. Each adventurer in the room rolls a black die and loses 1 health point per skull they roll.
Oh.
Oh my god. Alright.
See,
1 health point.
this is why you shouldn't play with fireworks, kids.
Yeah, literally don't use fire. I wanted an explosion. I'm sad now. I didn't even get an explosion. In the
Well,
other
you did.
room...
Just not the one you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. In the other room, another strange statue draws your attention. Bothered by the explosion's blast, both statues come to life and transform into animated monsters. Add 2 stone golems to the board.
Ooh. Yeah.
The shadows are gaining ground. I sense our minds becoming clouded. Stay strong, adventurers. I'm with you. Lysandra gives 1 stamina point to each adventurer.
Stop giving them good things.
Yeah, well, I need the help. I just blew myself up.
That's true.
Alright, let's go back up to the
Burn
map
or
here.
stern?
So here's the stone golem anyway. We seem to only have 1. Is that what you said, Michael?
Yeah, I don't have another one, unfortunately. It's here.
No, that's alright. We'll just have to use some kind of stand-in. If only I had a lot of board games that we could pull miniatures out of.
We could pretend this dude for the moment.
No, we better not use any of the other prototype miniatures. That could get confused. So this is some kind of dark, evil wizard from the retail set. We've never seen him before. But he's going to be a stand-in stone golem, because we don't have one. So he's here, and the other stone golem's there, and the monk's actually done her turn. So that's not ideal.
No.
So can I use one of my cards to help me? These are a free action. Alright, wait, let's take another look at that stone golem card. Here it is.
No, it's there. I was like, where? I've lost it!
So, the stone golem has 1 hit point in the upper left, you can see that. They've got 8 experience points if we kill them. They can move 4 steps. They cannot move diagonally. Their engagement zone is to the direct left and right and in front of them. Their attack is 1 black die, 1 yellow die, 1 red die. Their defense is 4 black dice and a shield. They've got Intrepid and Retribution. So they've got a note there that they have a defense ability, which is Stony Constitution. During your defense, re-roll each black die showing a skull once per defense. So they're quite difficult to kill. So, maybe it's time to talk about skills. But we've got these skills. These are skills that we've been unlocking during the course of the game. Because we started on level 6, we've just got some. And one of the skills is Riposte, which effectively lets you do a counter-attack when you're attacked in combat. So you can see here, if you do not lose any health after a defense roll against a melee attack, all lightning that you roll during the defense roll becomes lightning damage back to the attacker. So lightning damage is sort of a special subsystem where normally when you roll a die in the game, you're looking for shields for defense, skulls for damage, and lightning bolts for special context-dependent purposes. In this case, if Michael were to roll defense and he were to roll a skull, it would be useless, a lightning bolt would be useless, and the shield would block one of the incoming damages. However, with Riposte, the lightning becomes a counterattack back at the target, but only if you fully blocked their entire attack. Now, with Intrepid, Michael can ignore the need to block all damage. So even if he takes 1 damage, he can still riposte with 1 damage on the lightning bolt. And with the keyword Retribution, his riposte adds a 2nd damage. So in this case, if Michael had 3 damage incoming, he would block 1, take 2, and then deal 2 back to the attacker, 1 from the lightning bolt, and 1 for Retribution. So that's how that works.
Because I'm evil!
So what I'm going to do, I think... Can I use this now? Yes, I can. So I'm going to start by using my ability that we looked at earlier. My free ability, Telekinesis. I'm going to fling the barrel at the stone golem, and hopefully I'll do some damage to it.
You can't destroy me, I'm stone!
Yeah, it's true. I'll probably just destroy the stone barrel. But it costs me 1 mana, and I have to flip over 2 of my astral tokens here. And then I get to roll 1 red dice and do that much damage. Unfortunately, this won't trigger Michael's riposte because it's not a melee attack. So, at least there's that. You do have a ton of defense, though. You actually have 4 dice, and you can reroll, and you have a shield. The best I can do on this is 3 damage. So, here's hoping. It's just 1. I think this is a good time to spend a stamina to reroll. So what I'm doing here is I'm using Good Fortune. We can reroll any die and keep the result we prefer. So you can keep the original result if you want. It also counts as bad luck, but nobody in this game has bad luck. That's a different skill. Alright, here we go again. Come on! I think, can we keep using... no, it's once per opportunity, I think, the skills. No, it's no better. It's still just 1 skull. So I guess roll... so actually I've done nothing, because you add a shield.
Yeah.
So because you would roll... Normally it would be worth rolling for defense because of riposte.
But because I already have 1, I've already defended.
Well, no, and because you can't use riposte, there's no need to roll the dice at all. So, that's okay.
Demon Hunter. Demona. She needs to make a move.
Alright, so let's hope Demona rolls enough movement to get into the room, because then she can maybe use her crossbow to take out both of these guys. That might be a bit ambitious. We'll see. Yeah! That's a 1. So that's
move 5.
5. And she can't move diagonally either.
Uh-oh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You could search the table instead.
No, I think I'd like to shoot the golems and try not to get smacked by them.
Okay.
So, if the golem and I were engaged in combat, I would not be able to shoot it. However, we're not engaged in combat because it hasn't attacked me yet. So we are in combat engagement range, but we are not yet engaged in combat because nobody's done a melee attack. So, what I will do now is demonstrate the crossbow. So, the Demon Hunter has... Oh, I could do my Dark Insights as well.
No good things for you.
No, let's not do Dark Insights for now. It's dangerous, and also it's best used when the monk will also attack.
Okay.
So I'll get the most benefit out of it. I mean, I can use it, but it does cost 2 mana, and I only have 5. So I'll use it maybe next time. So the way the crossbow works is that it's a deck of cards. All of them are face down except for the top one, and they are damage cards that do damage. So this is like a repeating crossbow, right? So it shoots a bunch of bolts, and you can split up the attacks between different targets, but you can draw up to 4 cards. The top card's always face up, so you know what it is. And then after that, you have to basically pull at random, and one of these is a jamming card that scuppers the whole attack. So it's a bit of a sort of how far do you want to go? So, how many cards do you want to pull to try and make this attack
A little bit
work?
of a push your luck mechanism.
Yeah, that's certainly true. So here's the first one anyway. We know what that is. So this is a regular bolt that has a bonus against demons, which is not that helpful. But it is a yellow die, which isn't too bad. So we'll look at the next card, see what this is. Alright, so this is bonus on animated monsters, so that's very good, because these are animated monsters.
These are animated, yes.
But they do have a high defense, so I'm quite tempted to pull a third one, and just... don't let it be the jamming. Please don't let it be the jamming. No, it's not jammed. So this is not a very good bolt, though. Oh, do I pull one more? There's 4 cards left, so it's a 25% chance.
You can only do one more as well, can't you?
Yeah, I can only do one more anyway. Do I risk it? The thing is, I don't think any of these are particularly good enough on their own to kill you.
They probably are. The orange one, it's got like 2 on it, hasn't it?
Yeah, but you've got 4 dice plus 1. I need at least 2 just to damage you.
I don't go to Chris's dice school, so I'll be rolling really badly.
I should have used Dark Insights. That would have potentially given me an extra combat die. Yellow's the least good one other than black, though. And one thing that's worth noting about these is that the dice, in terms of their sort of combat power, they escalate. So black's the least powerful, and then it's yellow, and then it's blue and red. But what's worth noting is that this is the only one that really has shields on it. There's like 1 shield on here, and maybe... No shields on the yellow one. So actually, probably in terms of offensive power, these are about equal. I think this is a little bit stronger. Or at least this one's a bit more wild, because it's got a lot more lightning on it, and it's got a random shield on it. So this one's a bit of a gambler's die. This one's a sort of, these are the escalation of combat power, with 1 on here and slightly more, and then the red one's the best one. But this is the only one that has any real shields on it, so it's a very sort of high damage offensive game. Like, there's just lots of strength here.
I kill you.
And in case it wasn't clear, we probably should have mentioned this before we got an hour into the video, but Michael's trying to kill both of my people, and I'm just trying to
What's the objective here?
Yeah, what is the point of this? Michael just... Well, the way the death works in the one versus many is that if I die... then I have to
resurrect.
Make a pact with the shadows in order to resurrect. And so Michael wants both of my characters to have to make a pact with the shadows. Do you know what I think, though? Actually, you've only got 4 movement. Oh, but the monk's up front. Poor monk. Her defense is very good, though, actually. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably just put all of these dice into the one next to me and just kind of guarantee killing one instead of trying to kill them both. The other thing is if I miss entirely when I'm shooting the one on the far side of the room, I could hit the monk. Which would be bad and make me feel like a dummy. So what I'll do is I've got 1 black dice here, 1 yellow die here, and then this one's upgraded because of the animated thing. So here we go.
Good luck!
Right into the one right next to me. And this will solve our problem with the miniatures.
Yeah.
Here we go! Oh, for God's sake, have I completely whiffed it? I've got 2. I'm going to spend a stamina to reroll that red one. Whoops, slight rules mistake here. Good fortune allows you to reroll the entire roll, and then you must pick either the first roll or the second roll. It doesn't allow you to reroll some dice.
Yeah, because I already have 1.
Yeah, so... Come on. Oh, stop rolling off screen. Yay! 3 skulls.
Cheap!
Cheap.
No one saw it.
Cheap.
Do I only have 1 health as well? My monsters aren't very... they're pretty...
So the monsters tend to have, like, strong attack or strong defense, but they tend to only have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
The bosses have more than 1.
So I need dice and things, please.
So you need 4 black dice to roll, don't you?
Yeah. So I just need 4, because I've already defended 1.
Yes, you need 4 shields. Fortunately, there'll be no riposte here either, because this is a ranged attack. Even though I am technically right next to you.
And I can't re-roll any of them because I don't have any stamina.
That was quite close, though, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So you've blocked 3, but you take 2 and perish.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Oh, I think it's quite fortunate.
I wanted to kill you.
Well, don't worry, you've still got 1. Yes, you want to kill me. The shortest playthrough ever. They died in the first room.
Right.
Alright, so that's the end of both of my actions. I've got these 3 whip techniques that the Demon Hunter can use. They're free actions. So what I'll do is nothing, because I can't do anything useful with them. But maybe what I'll do is explain how they work in the future. But these are the 3 free whip actions I can do as well. So telekinesis is discarded for now, and it is back to the top. So what we're going to do is
Turn 2 stats.
tell the app it's time for the next turn. Turn 2, the Master of Shadows earns 2 stamina points. Boo! Master of Shadows, do your plague cards.
Okay. Can I have 2 things, please?
No.
No. Oh, do you know what
I've overruled the Spirit of Erune.
Do you know what I should have done, dude? I totally forgot. I had this.
Your plague card?
Yes.
There's still time, Michael, not to fret.
I pick this stone golem.
Okay, so it's Shadow's Rage. Choose a monster, it gains 1 yellow in attack and defense until the end of the quest. Great! Cool, love this for me.
Just be grateful I forgot about it.
Yeah, I am very grateful.
Right.
Very grateful that I was able to take out 1. Oh, this barrel is destroyed, by the way. It's gone.
Yeah, I thought that.
threw it at you.
Yeah, I thought so. Ooh, these are both good. I like both of these. Ooh.
Am I to show them to camera again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show them both.
Yeah, I'll try to do them at the same time.
So they're both good, right? Whip her back
What
here.
do they do, Michael?
I nearly fell for that. You'll know soon enough. So one's bad for you and one's good for me.
No, you should pick the one that's, yeah, I think you should just sacrifice them both. You don't need these crutches. You're good enough without plague cards.
I'm gonna keep this one. This is a monster one. It's very similar to what that was before, but I love this one. Right. Okay.
Did you get your stamina?
Yes. Thank you.
You're keeping it there on your so this screen is used to hide the map book in the retail set, but we're not using that. So
that's discarded now, isn't it? Right. Okay. So now I move, don't I?
Yeah. Now you activate your stone golem.
Cool. I go 4.
Yeah, I think he just charges straight forward and hits the monk, right? So there is an element of sort of facing, because we both have backstab. If we can get behind our opponents...
Are you facing me?
We can backstab. I am, yes. I definitely didn't turn my back on you. Well, to be honest, the monk was done when these guys appeared, so she was still just stood where she stood.
Yeah. Isn't it
with
weird?
With a face full of soot looking at the alchemy table. Alright, so you've got like a crazy good attack here, actually. So this is your attack here.
Where's my stone golem? Oh, there. So I've got a black, an orange, and a red. Same as you. And then another orange.
Well, this is the same as like my really good crossbow, so this is pretty rough. Fortunately, the monk has decent defense, I think, so hopefully I'll do okay.
That's not great.
Yep. I'm secretly very happy. Can you just be happy for me?
No! I'm going to roll again.
Yep, so you spend that to reroll 1 die.
Just 1?
No, you reroll the entire roll. Did I mess this up earlier?
Yeah, I think you only re-rolled the red.
Yes, I did. I just rerolled 1.
Yes. I saw that and I was like, that doesn't seem right, and yet I let you get away with it.
Yeah, you never said anything, so now it's too late to fix it. We can't fix my cheating. But we just can't. It's impossible. Let's not even try. So, no, the way good fortune works, and I'm sorry for getting this wrong. The way good fortune works is you must reroll the entire roll and then keep whichever of the 2 rolls you prefer.
Yeah.
So I would have had to re-roll the entire roll. So it could have worked out worse for you. I mean, the fact is, when I used it, it didn't actually improve anything for me.
I know.
The second time it did, but the first time it didn't.
Right, come on! I kill you!
No! Well, now it's 5 skulls.
Yeah.
So would you like to keep the 5 skulls?
Yes, please.
Boo. Boo.
That's better.
That is better, yeah. So the good news is I have 5 black dice for defense. So, fingers crossed. What I'd like to roll here is 5 shields. That would be great.
That would be great. Do you want this, or you got in there?
I'll roll over here. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I have to reset my crossbow and all that. I got admin to do. I'll remind me to do it at the start of my turn, because I don't think it matters right now.
You need me, I'm your admin guy.
So I've blocked 2. I've got 2 lightning bolts and a skull. Alright, so how much stamina do I have? 3. So, I did have too much stamina last time. Do I have anything here that I can't use these now, can I? Oh, I should have used this last time. Never mind.
Your pain gives me pleasure.
I also can't activate it anyway. I haven't got the right situation. That's fine. So, here's a stamina for good fortune. Let's try. And see, so we've got 2 shields currently. 2 shields. The lightning and the skull I can't really use for anything. Because I haven't blocked all the damage for riposte, so... This looks like it might be the exact same. No, it's slightly better. I've got 1 extra shield.
Yeah.
So I've blocked 3 damage, and I take 2 damage, and I'm down to 3 health. Great.
Did you want to start with 7?
I started with 7, and then I've now done 3. And we've almost done the first fight. So is that the end of...
That's it, because that's my only...
The Master of Shadows turn?
Yes, because that's my only monster.
Okay. Good. He's really tough and I need to kill him. Okay, so what I should have done when I finished with the crossbow was reset the deck, so I should have shuffled all these back, which I forgot to do. I'm just trying to shuffle the jamming card to the top, which is fine, actually.
No, please do. Please do.
If I do, then I can just reshuffle, so it doesn't matter. Basically, you shuffle it and you turn the top card face up, and if it's the jamming card, just reset it. But it's not. It is, in fact, this card. So roll this die to attack the target within your line of sight, combined with other dice to attack a single target, or... Okay, so this just gives me 1 red die. Right, I'll also draw a card to replace telekinesis, which is this one, Aura of Light. Oh, that's nice. This would be better if there were more players. I should have 5 characters. Okay, so the monk is now engaged with the stone golem. I think if I try to move around you, you'll get a lightning attack against me. But, I mean, is that the end? Well, it is the end of the world, actually, because you'll have 4 dice. But you're looking for lightning results, and they're not that good on these dice.
I don't think there's any on there. Is there just one?
There's 1... Oh, there's double on the red one's got double, and the yellow has 1, and the black has 1 as well. So... it could potentially be really bad.
Oh, or it might not be.
The other thing is, against a lightning attack, I get reduced defense. Oh, but you can't lightning attack the... Do you know what I should do? I should run Demona behind you and backstab you with the crossbow. Because you can't lightning attack Demona because you're engaged. That's what I should do.
Why, can you only be engaged with 1 person?
Well, you only engage when you melee attack.
Yeah.
So because we've been punching at each other, we're now engaged. Mm. But if I run past you, we won't be engaged because we never melee attacked each other. Okay. So while you're busy fighting Mrs. Monk, Demona runs past and shoots you in the back.
Got it.
That's the plan. Oh, it's so good to have 2 characters. Thank God that stone golem didn't have sturdy constitution. Or I'd be in trouble. Watch me roll a 1 and I can't do it.
You can't go fast.
Alright, so this is Demona doing a movement. It's so bad. Alright, do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just barely.
Can you range from diagonal?
Yes, ranged attack only cares about line of sight.
Good.
So line of sight is very simple. Just draw a line between the 2 center spaces of the squares, and then if it doesn't cross a wall or anything, you're fine.
Fine.
So here we go.
Hit me.
Shooting you in the back
just a stern golem.
Like a noble, mighty warrior shooting you in the back.
Just trying to protect me master's lair, is busy doing his cleaning, and he don't want visitors. But no.
I'm just a stone golem trying to make my way in the world. Alright, so we've got our starting off one here. Watch me jam the crossbow now.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Alright, so that's the end of that. So the whole thing's scuppered, and that's the end of that.
So you've got to bash me, haven't you?
So now what I have to do is I have to put jamming on the top, and this lives here until I spend an action to replace it.
So unlucky. I mean, that was my plan all along.
What I can do is my whip attack, which is very weak and not very good. but it's something.
That's his defense.
There we go. So 1 mana for that. And we are adjacent, aren't we? We actually are technically adjacent across this doorway. Sorry,
Yes.
We're diagonally adjacent.
We are. You're absolutely correct.
The whip, you can see, so this is Thunderous Strike, and the whip has 1 yellow die, and the whip range you can see down the bottom there. And I roll an additional against an adjacent enemy if one skull is rolled. So, here we go. We're looking for lots of damage, please. I mean, there's no way you're not going to defend this. I need to roll, max. I need to roll max, which is 3. So I need to roll 2 skulls here and then another skull. Okay. So
Jammy. I don't like all these off rolls.
I know. Okay, I'm going to try and roll this one on the... There we go. That was legitimate.
Damn it.
So that's 3. Let's see if you can... I mean, that's already down to 2. And then you've got 4 and a yellow. Although I don't know why you get... It does say yellow on defense, right?
Gains 1 yellow in attack and defense until the rest of the game.
But this is only really useful for riposte.
Well, there actually isn't a...
Because there isn't a shield on it.
There isn't a shield, so it's a bit pointless.
Well, and also I don't think this will trigger riposte, because this is not a melee attack. This is a... Oh, aha.
But I can re-roll those 2.
Oh, yes, you can re-roll these 2.
I can re-roll everything. I can re-roll a skull. Oh, each black die.
Each black die showing a skull, so you can re-roll the skull. And actually, you only need 1 shield to defend.
Okay, I'm going to re-roll those then.
Yeah. Uh-oh. This is hard to kill.
No! But I can re-roll them again, right? With good fortune?
But that would have to be all of them.
Oh, I see.
With good fortune.
So lucky. Actually, no, there's only 2 on here, isn't there?
There's 3, so it's 50-50 on the black dice. So that is a bit of bad luck. I think there's a 25% chance of no shields.
Does that mean I die?
Yes, you'll die if you don't get the shields.
Oh, I've got to redo it then. I feel this is so hard. I feel like I've got lots of die, but I'm very weak. I literally got 1 thing.
You didn't study hard at Chris's School of Dice Rolling.
I just need 2. Nope.
I'm so glad you're so bad at dice.
This is so unfair. I'm the worst.
Let's play more dice games.
Let's not.
Michael's like, no, polyominoes, please.
I'm good at them.
Yep, you are. And what I've forgotten is... Who killed the first one? Demona killed them both, so I guess she just gets 16 experience points, and there's none for Mrs. Monk.
Yep. Bye-bye-bye!
Wow.
I wanted to...
That is... I am relieved. Now the question is, do I bash open that white door? Knowing that Demona literally has her back to it, and anything could charge through, and just smack her in the back.
You gotta progress, dude.
I gotta progress the story, yeah, but at what cost, Michael?
People want to see the tail. I want to see the tail.
People want to see me searching this empty room. That's what people want. Let's see how much movement Mrs. Monk gets. It could be nothing. 5.
1.
5. I can't even get to the door.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can just about get to the door, and then I'll be out of movement, and I'll just stand there in the doorway, staring at your monsters, waiting for them to attack. Well, I'll tell you what I can't do. What I can't do is... What I can't do is backtrack to search this table, because apparently I can't move anywhere. So what I'll do is I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll stop here and search this room. So at least I'm not triggering a big attack when I have a wasted action. Because she has no ranged attacks, unfortunately, Monk. She's all about kicking and whipping and whatever. Her quarterstaff. That's what she does. And that's exciting. We get to talk to the app again. The monk searches the room. Under a cracked slab, you get a hold of a melted gold bar and 1 battle axe.
Nice.
So this is a common axe. It's not as good as my great staff. But it can be used by basically most characters. So the classes there are the color-coded classes. So the question is one yellow die better than 2 black dice?
I don't know.
Yeah, me either. I think it might be, because it's got way more skulls on it, and then it's got 2 skulls on it somewhere, whereas this is just 50-50 a skull. I think this is possibly a lower chance of getting... This has probably got a better chance of 2, but this is more consistently 1.
Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know, actually. Do you know, I don't know.
Me neither.
I'm just thinking about whether I give it to the Demon Hunter, because she's got a broadsword currently.
I can't help you. I will tell you wrongly. Do it. Give it to the. Give it to the one that benefits me.
I'll tell you what we'll do. What we'll do is we'll give it to the Demon Hunter, because it's definitely not as good as the monk's.
That makes sense.
Quarterstaff. And then I think I actually have to like sort of deliberately equip it at some stage.
Ah, I see.
I don't think I can just immediately put it into my hands, but here's a battle axe anyway. That I will note down here. And a gold bar. I guess I'll keep the gold bar. I'll just write it down here. I don't know what I can do with it.
No, it's mine. I lost it. It's mine.
Literally,
I can't believe you're stealing
yeah,
from me.
I'm literally just here. I was about to say, I'm literally just here robbing you. Right, that's the end of my turn, so I'll just end it here, I think. Yeah, because Demona moved and attacked, and then she actually killed you with the Thunderous Strike. And then the monk, Mrs. Monk just moved in and searched.
Unbelievable. I can't believe you killed me on a whip.
I'm quite pleased, actually. I think it's quite thematic. I don't know how I killed a stone golem with a whip. I guess I
Because of my bad rolling, that's how.
it literally fell over. Stumbled and fell. Turn 3 starts. The few remaining plants that can grow here are eaten away by the shadows. These plants are now releasing toxic particles.
Oh god.
Adventurers, you do not realize before it's too late. You're poisoned. On this turn, each time you roll a ball of lightning, generate a stamina but lose a health point. At the end of the turn, the toxic particles dissipate and you do not suffer from it anymore. That is awful. Master of Shadows Plague cards. I mean,
I love him.
every time I roll a lightning bolt, I suffer a health.
Yes.
That could be absolutely devastating.
Good.
Right. No sympathy. Alright, over to you.
Alright.
No, it's quite alright. It just means I'm going to stand around in a room coughing for another turn.
So, I need a die, please, because I have no monsters.
Yes,
you can give me any.
Yeah, you need to roll this green die, and then based on the number of lightning bolts you get, you can have stamina. You got some more nasty cards.
Yeah.
I'm already poisoned, isn't that enough?
Do people want to see them?
Yes.
I'm going to keep harassment, I think.
I think that I can report you for that.
No, maybe I'll keep black eye. Actually, yep, I'm going to do that.
Keeping black eye?
Yep, that happens now.
Here we go. Adventurers can no longer use the good fortune talent for the rest of the quest. Great.
No rerolling for you.
Good. Didn't want to reroll anyway. Whatever.
And then this is... I want lightning bolts. Yes!
For God's sake. There you go. Alright.
See, you steal my gold. How rude.
Alright, I'm debating whether to open this next door or not. I can't search this room again.
You need to progress the quest.
I need to progress the quest, but I'm pretty sure the points will just kill me if I try. But let's do it anyway.
Right, who do you want to... I think you should send the Demon Hunter.
Yeah, let's go Demona in first. She's got 9 health. Come on, Demona.
Again, off screen!
I don't know why they keep rolling down there. It's 4, so that's 8 points of movement. So I'll pop that down there so I remember, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, and we'll open the white door. So let's just check and make sure that that is the... The Demon Hunter opens the white door.
Uh-oh.
There's 2 slimes. Mm-hmm. You reveal a small hallway and 2 strange gelatinous creatures and 2 strange gelatinous creatures glowing in the dark. What? What did you say? I feel uneasy in this room. It's as if we're being watched.
I have eyes.
Let's go ahead and move this.
Oh man, I think if I came across these, I'd cry and run away. Look, there's a skull in its slime. Ugh.
Well, yeah, because it's acidic, isn't it?
Even I don't like these.
Well then, I think you can voluntarily... I think they
You
can
need
just
the...
die of a heart attack.
No, because then it would galoop me.
I think they... Oh, well, there's only actually one, because as you can see here, one of them is only deployed at the 3 click.
Boo!
So at least that... Oh, a minute ago you were like, I don't like these, and now I'm telling you to take one away, and you're like, no! So these are just corridors, and there's a hatch here, Michael. I think you can find a hatch token for us. There should be one in the prototype. We also need another barrel for me to fling at the slime. We actually also have a hatch token that came with the prototype, but we're using...
Oh, do you want it?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just, yeah. There you go. Nope. Now it's 3D. For us, probably not for you guys. Okay, so Demona, how far did she walk?
3.
3. So I can go 4 to here and then start shooting at you.
Oh, slime.
Yes, let's have a look and see what the slime does. Doesn't it dissolve my weapons?
Yes.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I do.
Someone
Slime!
Well, let's have a quick... So here's the slime. It's just like, ah! And it's obviously got a sword that's in the middle of dissolving.
I leave a slime trail as well. That's gross. Yeah, when the slime rolls 3 lightning bolts on its attack roll, the defender permanently loses a protection of my choice. And then if you roll 3 diamonds...
That's my armor. That's specifically my armor, actually, then. Yeah, when it rolls 3 lightning bolts on attack, I lose armor. When it rolls 3 on defense, I lose a weapon. Okay, so don't do any of that. But that's a defense against a melee attack, so I'll just shoot you with my crossbow. Oh, it's jammed! Oh god, that's all. Well, at least I've got a spare weapon in case it gets dissolved. I've got my battle axe now. The slime leaves a trail of slime on the squares it moves through during its turn. The adventurers crossing any of them take a yellow die of unstoppable damage. When it dies, it leaves slime in its square. Alright, and let's have a look at its stats then. So it's once again got 1 hit point. It's 6 experience points if you kill it. It moves 2, so it's quite slow actually. Maybe I can just run away. Can I just run away from it?
Probably.
Its defense is 2 and a blue,
I'll grab you
and its attack is 1 black, 1 blue, and also just adds 1 for fun. Right, so there's Mr. Slime. Right, I was going to shoot you with my crossbow.
Come on then.
But I can't. It's jammed. I forgot to reload it.
Foolish.
Actually, I did forget it was jammed, but also I don't have a chance to reload it anyway. It's an action to reset it. So
So your second action could be reset it and reload it because you've only moved.
Yes, but then I wouldn't have an action to attack you with.
But the monk could.
Yes, or I could attempt to whip you to death again.
I'm going to suck it. I'm going to dissolve your whip.
No, don't dissolve my whip. Or I could just beeline past you towards the hatch.
Wouldn't I get a lightning attack on you?
Yes. Yes, that's true, you would. Because I've still got enough movement, I think it's just to run up to you and attack you, and then if that fails, I'll whip you. The whip costs a mana, so I don't want to keep using it if I don't have to. The only downside is that you've got Riposte and Intrepid again.
No, just Intrepid.
Well, yeah, but Riposte is a skill.
Yes, so. Yes.
Oh, I could do a group attack. I haven't demonstrated that yet. Let's do a group attack. And then if you roll 3 on defense, everyone's weapons will dissolve and this will be over. 3 lightning on defense.
It's alright, I'll proper blob it, so it should be fine, right?
So I'll come up to here, and then we'll start moving the monk. 5, she's got
lovely
movement for days. She can move diagonally as well, so she just moves down here. And now, the way group attack works is both characters still have one action left, so we both choose an attack action and we club together. So we pool all the dice, and then we roll once, and defense is resolved once. Mm-hmm. So poor little slime, all on his own, getting the kicked out of him by two angry adventurers.
I'm going to pick that slime. I'm going to give myself...
Hatred. Choose a monster. It gains 1 blue in attack and 1 blue in defense. And do you think this is a good time to use that?
Probably no.
No, I think the slime's going to get kicked to death anyway.
Yeah.
So we use the broadsword. So this is our attack.
Ah, okay.
Oh, if I use Dark Insights, it could be much worse for you. But I'm saving it for later.
Okay. Yeah. Come on, hit me with your best shot. I'm gonna eat you.
If I miss this, it's gonna be so embarrassing. Like, we both ganged up on this tiny little slime and then failed to kill it.
By the way, don't forget you're poisoned.
Oh, yes. Well, normally you could do this together, but because we're poisoned, we can resolve it separately. So this is the Demon Hunter. Do you know what I will do, though, as well? Because you've given me a bit of planning time. I will spend a...
Foolish.
The Demon Hunter's going to spend a stamina to add a black die, thanks to adrenaline.
Oh, yeah.
I can't re-roll them anymore. So adrenaline is simply spend a stamina to add 1 die to your attack roll.
Yeah.
Or a defense roll. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's 2 damage and 2 lightning, and I can't re-roll it, so I'll just have to live with that. So that's 2 damage to me. Thanks, poison. And here's the monk now. I'm not adding a black die because I don't want her to actually die. So there's 3 damage and 1 lightning bolt, so she takes 1 damage.
But that's a beast of a roll to try defend.
I think...
That's 5.
It is indefensible.
Not quite. Because what is blue? Is there only 2 on blue?
No, there's only 1 on blue. So the best you can hope for is 3.
And even if I add that, that's only 4, and you've got 5 skulls.
Yes.
That's right, isn't it? That's absolutely indefensible. But what I could do is...
roll 3 lightning and melt everyone's weapons.
Yeah. I think I can't do that because I should have really have done that before I knew what result you've got, so I think that's cheating.
Yeah, I also think it was not a good plan because the blues are bad on defense. You want to use that on something that's going to have a good attack.
Lightning, let me dissolve your weapons!
Oh my god. Thank God.
I would have killed you, though.
It's true. So, read me again the text for Intrepid, though, please.
Use riposte even when losing health.
Yeah, so the riposte triggers because of Intrepid. Anyway, no, I think you should pick because, it's your monster and your riposte. So, surely you would pick the monk. Yeah, you should target the monk. Yeah, I think it's only fair. So it's 1 damage. So the way riposte works is for every lightning bolt he's got, he can reflect a damage back to me, and then I can roll defense up to my total defense value or the amount of damage I'm defending against, whichever is lower. So in this case, because he's doing 1 damage to me, I get 1 defense die.
Watch it, you'll roll it now.
Come on, shield. They're 50-50. Touch wood, it's a good chance.
Because that's a lightning, do you lose a health?
I take 1 from your lightning there, I lose 1 from there, but I would have drunk the potion, which gives me 2.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's still so close to death. Okay, so we forgot that also I get stamina from the poison, because I'm energized by being hurt. So what's happened here is Michael's reflected 1 damage back at me. I've drunk my minor healing potion, so because I could die, and then I rolled a lightning bolt in defense, which meant I lost 2 health, gaining 2 health back from the healing potion, and we've caught up with 2 stamina each because of the lightning bolts that have been killing us.
But my slime is dead!
The slime is dead!
Yeah, but because you killed me,
it becomes goo. So there's a goo on the floor there, and if I stand on it, I take damage.
Yes.
But this is the end of my turn. I've used up all of my actions, and there's nothing useful I think I can do remaining. So we shall move on the turn. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've killed all my monsters before I can do anything with them.
Good. Good! You just got horrifically unlucky with dice.
Yeah.
Don't worry, here's another horrific event. The few remaining plants that can grow here have eaten away by... It's the same event again.
Oh no, you're having the same one.
Yeah, it's the same exact event.
Oh, look at you. Look
So
at me.
more poison.
More poison, please.
I think I just have to stand around in this room now. I can't afford that again. Monk lost like 4 health.
Well, you just have to activate this, dude.
Yeah, but if I go... so it's Master of Shadows to do play cards.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'll have to activate the trap door again. But, no, but it'll just reveal more monsters, and then I'll just kill myself trying to kill you. I rolled so much lightning.
I'm going to pick this. This is when a monster dies. I could have done with this. This is when a monster dies, I can pick 2 sacrificed cards and play them immediately.
Oh god, that's horrific.
Pick 2 they're sacrificed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Because this is making you lose mana. And I'm like, eh.
I haven't used any mana, so
Yeah.
it's probably fine.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick this. Shadow's Sacrifice. I probably shouldn't have told you that.
No. Nope.
But I was being conscientious to telling everybody else. Don't.
Well, I appreciate you being a good host, Michael. I'm really torn. I don't want to go through that trap door with this poison.
We've gotta.
I think I'm just going to kill myself.
Can't do that. Then I've won by default.
You've won because of poisonous spores twice in a row.
Yeah.
That's outrageous. But
Come on.
if I open it and it's a big boss fight, I'll just run in there and die.
Oh well, you did try.
So I think what we'll do then is we will... we should reload the crossbow.
I say we. I don't want you to reload that.
No, what you want me to do is go...
I want you to die.
You want me to go running through that trap door. Well, we'll send the monk in anyway, because...
Come into my lair.
Yeah, well, you know, if...
Finish spring cleaning.
You need to kill both characters, so at least if the Demon Hunter just hangs out in the safety of the back, then that'll be fine.
Exactly.
Alright, so, now, as long as I flip over not the jamming card, this is fine. It's fine. If it was the jamming one, I'd just shuffle again. Okay, so... Or I could leave jamming there and change my plan, but it's... fine.
So you're gonna...
So,
is Monk gonna move?
Well, Demon Hunter still has one action left, but what I'll do is I'll move the monk first, and then we'll take stock of things. So. That's 4, so that's 8 movement for Mrs. Monk. So we'll go... 1. The monk opens the blue hatch. Uh-oh.
Is the lair?
You arrive in a large room where a massive troll is sleeping in front of a gigantic door. Presumably this is Lysandra. She says, "The locket is here. I can feel its power. We must take it."
This is the bathroom.
Lysandra performs a powerful spell. Roll 1 blue die. Each lightning gives 3 mana points to all adventurers. Each skull drains 3 mana from all adventurers. If all adventurers have made a resurrection pact, tell me the Master of Shadows has eliminated all the adventurers. Well, there's a big room now that's kind of just adjacent to what's going on. You can see there's a blue hatch. Well, you should leave the hatch there, actually, because we need 2 blue hatches. So I can move into the room, because it's sort of like a trap door that takes us to a separate area. So we've got this...
I really want to know what that room is now.
The prison, yeah. We'll never know. That's a wardrobe, which I can tip upon the troll if I feel so inclined. Or I could search it to see if it's got treasure in it. Well, I'll come out here. So I can go 1, 2 and appear here. Alright, so Lysandra performs a powerful spell. Roll 1 blue die, and then hope for no lightning, because I suppose in addition to it giving mana and taking mana away,
this turn
it will also give out stamina, and if I roll 2 lightning here, I'll just die. I have in fact
camera
rolled 1
again.
skull, so that's fortunate.
That's fortunate. So what's that? What do you get for a skull? You get something.
So it drains 1 mana point from all adventurers, which I'll happily take over more loss of health. Although, to be fair, I don't think the monk is long for this world anyway. That was not a useful spell, Lysandra. Alright, so I can go and examine the troll, but I don't think I want to right now. I think what I'll do is... Am I going to search a chest? What if it's a booby trap? Is it a booby trap? Did you trap it, the chests? 4, 5, 6... I'll go 7 and I'll search the chest.
Okay.
And then I'll get the... Because she's only got one action, right? So then I'll get her over here, and then next turn we'll attack the troll.
Yeah.
Or it will wake up on your turn and smash me. The monk opens the chest. The chest turns out to be a mimic and bites your arm, inflicting a yellow die of unstoppable damage.
What?
Great! So I think the monk is going to die. This is for you to roll.
Oh no.
The monk will have to make a pact. Can I have the mimic miniature as well, Michael? No, it's lightning!
No, it's lightning!
And I didn't roll it. Oh, you have no idea how relieved I am. That you
See, I need to go to Chris's school. I'm so bad at rolling.
There's literally only one face on this that isn't damaged, which is the one you got.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
I'm hanging in there. Yep. Can we have the mimic card as well?
Oh, is it a boss?
It's a creature. So, it is 1 health. It's got 4 black dice and 1 blue dice on defense. It's got 1 black dice and 2 yellow dice on attack. And it's got the ability Greed. When it dies, the adventurer who killed it receives a Shadows card and tells Erune your adventurer searches the chest.
Ah, so it goes back to being able to find what's in the chest.
Yep, but a Shadows card is also a bad card for me, because it gives you a bunch of stamina, doesn't it? Yikes. Alright, so there's our Mimic. Well, that's the end of the monk's turn. No, I have only done movement, so I've got an attack. No, I searched.
No, you searched.
I searched the chest,
yes.
So that's me. Right, do I have
Hunter to move.
any available cards here? Sadly, I do not have the right astral status, astral balance to trigger any of these cards. But never mind. So, never mind. It's okay. We'll just come and save the monk with a whip. I rolled 2, so I've got 6 movements. So I don't think I'll be doing much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. And that's me. So, I guess that's the end of the turn, and it's time for the next turn. Ooh. Adventurers, you feel the slab under your feet moving. Curious, you lift it up. You discover a supply of 4 minor healing potions that you can share with each other. Sadly, I will not have time to drink them before I die.
So 2 each, right? Or 3 and 1.
I can share them out however I want. Well, Mrs. Monk's about to die. Unless you decide to attack the Demona. So really, I need Demona to survive so that I don't get the bad ending.
Yes.
So I'm tempted to just give them all to Demona so that she can drink them and try desperately to survive. So, because I think Mrs. Monk might be a write-off.
Sorry.
So 4 minor healing potions. Here we go. Finally, a break. Uh-oh. Dark energy of the dungeon seeps in, amplifying the hatred and power of both the adventurers and the Shadow Master. An adventurer and the Shadow Master each roll a blue die for a success test. Each lightning grants a blue die to your attack rolls, while each skull grants a yellow die. And then you do play cards. Would you like to go first?
Sure. So what do I need?
Ideally you'd like lightning.
Lightning, please.
Well, that adds 1 yellow and 1 blue die to all of your attack rolls this round.
Great.
And I get to have
the same.
Also the same. We'll give it to the monk.
Cool.
She's gonna run out of stamina because she's about to die. Do I care about that? No, it's fine. We'll give them to the monk. All right, you want to do your play cards?
Yep. I'm gonna pick Malice. Save that for
What do I have to... How do I win this? What was my objective?
Surely to get the thing, right?
The locket.
Yeah.
It's in this room, right?
Yeah, she could feel it.
She could feel it. It's in this room. So the mimic can attack. So you could go and attack the demon hunter if you wanted. It's up to you.
I could. But I think it just makes more sense to attack you.
To kill the monk.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can I have 1 black and 2 orange, please? So I roll all of these against you.
Yes! So that's 4.
Yeah.
That's fine. This will be fine. I'm not worried at all. I just need to roll defense on every single one of these dice. I'll tell you what, I'll use an adrenaline. So I get an extra die. I would have liked to use my defense card, but I don't have the right astral balance.
No! Oh my god, you've got 3!
I've got 4. How many did I need?
4. You jammy so-and-so!
Well, I'm just sad that I didn't get a lightning bolt for riposte. That was incredibly lucky. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do here is the monk's going to try to finish off the mimic and then go and trigger the troll. And when the troll appears, the demon hunter will just try to fill it full of bullets.
Good.
This is my plan. Let's see if it works out.
Let's do it!
Come, monk, meat shield monk. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm going to start with some free actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to start by drinking one of my healing potions. For 2 health back.
Okay.
That's sensible. Alright, now let's do an attack. So it's these 3 and 2 more like this. And I might as well keep using these because I think they're just all going to go to you in a minute when I die. Okay, so I've got 4. And I'm not allowed to change this roll because you took away my fun.
Yes, exactly. Right, I need 4 blacks and a blue. Oh, okay. So it's just 4 I'm defending against, yes?
Yes. Well, that would be a boss attack roll.
Yeah. See,
You're very bad at shields. You've been consistently bad at shields.
However... Oh yes, because if I do not lose any health... Damn it. I have to re-roll that.
Well...
I've been so good when attacking, but defending.
Yes, it's true.
Nope.
That was very close, though.
No! No! Dead.
Okay, so the mimic dies. I have to take a shadow card, which means I put my stamina on here.
And then you tell it that...
And then I'm going to loot the chest and see. So when I get my next stamina... So I can't use any of this stamina. And when I get my next one, the card and all 3 stamina will go to Michael. Sad. Sad. Sad.
Not sad.
The monk searches the chest. Is that what it said?
Yep.
In a piece of cloth, you find a damaged gold coin, a speed potion, and a toolbox.
Ooh.
Finally fixed my car. During a diffusing test, allows you to re-roll the research and trap diffusing die once. Allows you to move up to your maximum number of squares. Speed potion. So speed potion and toolbox.
Toolbox!
Adding them to my thing here. Speed potion and toolbox. In case I come across any traps.
I want my toolbox back.
I stole your toolbox.
No, give me my spanner.
Can you imagine? I also got a gold coin. I'm writing it next to my gold bar. Gold coin.
No, I can't believe you're stealing all my money.
This is mine now.
Stop stealing all my gold. It's mine.
Alright, here comes the movement from the monk. And we'll go activate this troll. See what happens.
I can't believe you keep doing that.
It's because I roll it inwards like this. I need to throw. Anyway, that's 7, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. I've still got 4 points of movement in case I need to retreat.
Right.
So the key word here is... The monk examines the troll. The centuries-old troll is asleep. You notice a narrow passage that allows you access to the immense door.
Ooh.
What do? Open the door quietly or hit the troll. Open it quietly, please.
Clearly. No, him!
Trying to pass quietly, you tickle the troll's ears, waking her up. With a swipe of her arm, she propels you to the other end of the room. Place your adventurer in the opposite corner of the room. You suffer a red die of unstoppable damage, and then put the troll on the board. Great. Place your adventurer in the opposite corner of the room. Bam! Alright, now roll this red die and kill the monk.
Watch me get you 2 lightning bolts.
That'd be so funny.
1.
1 damage, so technically he's still alive.
That's like a bad roll for a red die. That's not the worst roll on a red die.
Can we have the troll miniature, please, sir? That is like the worst roll on the red die, yeah. Actually, there's double lightning on here.
Is this troll?
Yep, this is troll. I mean, she has got a big beard.
I know.
And she's very angry.
Troll in the dungeon.
Okay, so, monk's out of actions. Just gonna sit there in the corner, probably. Demon Hunter. Can we have a look at the troll's card, please, Michael? What have I got myself into?
The troll. Troll boss.
Troll boss. Okay, so here is Troll Boss. Sorry, it's a bit hard to see here, but it's got 3 hit points. It's got 4 black defense, 1 green defense, and 1 shield. It can do group attack. It's got intrepid, magic resistance, and terrifying presence. It has 2 red dice and a blue dice on attack. It moves 3 and can move diagonally. So
the monk needs 5 experience points, by the way.
from killing the mimic.
Yes. And whoever killed the slime needs some points as well.
So we've got sweep here from the troll. The troll may hit every character in their attack zone in a single attack. When they do their attack roll, first the target must defend against all rolled skulls. The next target must defend against the same attack roll minus 1 skull. And so you can sort of pick one target and then hit, in this case, just both heroes, but one will have slightly less.
So it's only within this area that I can hit both of you.
Yeah, but let's just start by shooting you and see what happens. Yeah. So she's got 2 actions. So I can shoot you, and then if it jams, I can just reload it.
Yeah.
This is the plan. Right, so here's 1 card against the troll. Here's card number 2. It is...
a spear.
Spear. The troll is demons. Unfortunately, the troll is major monster and greenskin. Also, what's terrifying presence, please?
Their terrifying presence increases the cost of any talent used against them by 1 stamina point.
Okay.
I don't really know what that means, but I hope you do.
Yes. Well, what that means is...
if you use that skill, it costs
if I want to use adrenaline, and I definitely do, I will spend 2 stamina to use adrenaline.
Yeah.
Fine.
Alright, so here we go. Next card. It is... Roll this... Okay, it's another red die. Combined with other dice to... Yes. Well, I'm now on 2 red dice.
And 1 amber.
1 amber and a black. So I might just hold here and hopefully do some damage. You've got 4 black dice and a blue dice.
And a shield.
And a shield. So, if I roll well, maybe you'll just die. And I'll win.
Well, you've been rolling well and I haven't, so maybe...
fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. I should have used Dark Insights. Never mind. We'll use it next turn if it's necessary. No, it looks terrible. Actually, I think if the poison was still in effect, I would have killed myself. Yep, it's only 3. So, if you could just please completely whiff, that'd be great.
Probably. I've actually whiffed it.
Not entirely. You've got 2. So, actually, I've only done 1 damage. 1 damage, then?
1 damage. Unless I re-roll. No, he's got 2. Right, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to need to save that.
You need to save your 1 stamina?
Yeah. Because it might be a really bad roll the next time that I actually want to use it.
That's fair enough. This makes sense to me. Alright, so that's the end of the round then. No, I do have 1 more action with the Demon Hunter, don't I?
Yes, do you want to move?
No, not really.
Do you want to search the room?
No, every time I do that, something bad happens.
Well, you steal my gold. That doesn't seem too bad.
No, what I'll do is I'll prepare for battle and gain another step.
Okay.
That seems sensible.
Right.
Because I just spent 2 on adrenaline, so...
Okay. So then... Turn 6?
Yep. A new turn starts. Turn 6 starts. The air freezes the blood of the adventurers. If they do not wear a cape, their next moves are reduced by 5 spaces.
Ooh. You haven't got a cape.
I do not have a cape. I can also drink a dwarf beer to ignore this effect, but I don't have any of that either. So, I guess I won't be moving anywhere this turn.
Oh dear. Well, you can move whatever you roll. If it's just 1, you don't move anything, because at least you get 4 automatically.
Yes, that's true. Alright, well, it's over to you. There's no plague cards anymore.
No play cards anymore. So this troll moves, right?
Yes, the troll activates.
Okay. So I go to 1, 2... Neither of you are in range. So I can't attack you.
Good.
So I can't do anything else.
Would now not be a good time to use your Shadow's Rage card?
Ooh, yes. I pick a monster. He gets a blue.
A blue die, additional blue dice on attack and defense.
Yeah.
Good. Alright, so I think what we should do is we should start by shooting you with the crossbow, and then hopefully we can kill you with the monk. So let's just begin with crossbow attack.
Come get me. I've got you.
Yeah, it's a shame you actually didn't move 1 step further forward, or I could have whipped you as well. Oh, the top card of this is supposed to be... the troll's into that. So here we go. So here's my first card here. Just normal attack. Bonus on animated monsters. Well, you're not an animated monster, so... It's just 1 yellow.
No.
Oh, and I'll trigger... I don't know if I should be declaring this before revealing cards, but I'll definitely trigger Adrenaline again as well.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's a black die. So that's not really any good.
Right.
I'm going to have to keep going, because these dice are terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm gonna...
A red die!
Hey, good news, everyone. Alright, I think I'm still going to do one more, though. It's such a gamble.
Oh, I feel sick.
I
feel sick.
know, me too. Oh! Hey!
Amber.
Nice one, Amber. Okay, so that's going to be 2 amber, 2 blacks, and a red. Come on, troll killing powers. Let's go. Now, as we practiced, roll up into the box.
Good job. Ooh.
Okay.
That's
it's 5. It's 5. It's not bad.
He's only got 2 left.
He's got 2 health left, and he's also got 2...
So you got 5, right?
Yeah.
So I need 4 shields.
Well, yeah, effectively one of these is already cancelled by your defense. These 2 are useless. So it's 4. You need to roll 4 on the 6 dice.
And I need a blue.
There's a blue. Alright.
Oh god, I need 1. No, I need 2 more.
Yes, you need 2 more. But you can only re-roll the entire roll. You might as well.
Might as well. Troll in the dungeon!
No, that's it.
Oh, that's even worse!
So you can go with the first roll, but it's still dead.
Why am I so bad? This is so unfair!
So bad at defense dice.
Chris, I need to engage.
Yeah.
I need to enroll.
We're gonna order a... order a course. Well, the mighty fearsome troll meets its demise. Thanks to the mighty power of the repeating crossbow.
Could have whacked you.
I'm glad that you never got close enough. So I've still got one action with Demona and two
You've got
actions with
20
the monk.
experience points. So.
Yes. Which we'll put into the app at the end. That's 24. The Demon Hunter's got all the experience points, actually. There should be like 8 over here for the Mimic.
Yes.
Anyway, let's see what happens next. The Troll has been defeated. You've awakened something you cannot comprehend. After the Guardian's defeat, a shadow slips into the room. It's Tunrida, a malicious smile on her face. She spots Lysandra's weakness while she's unbalanced by dark magic and seizes an opportunity. Tunrida whispers in Lysandra's ear, exploiting her fragility, sowing doubt and fear. Corruption takes root, and the shadow within Lysandra begins to grow. With a scream of pain and rage, Lysandra's body and spirit are ravaged by darkness. Her eyes become wells of obscurity, her face a mask of terror. The adventurers are helpless. In a whirlwind of shadows, Tunrida evaporates, taking her new disciple with her.
Oh my god!
Back with Lucian, the gravity of their mistake weighs on the adventurers.
You shouldn't have done that! Oh my god.
Oops!
I mean, haha, there's like that all along, and the Masters of Shadow.
The mage, his eyes filled with sorrow, confirms their worst fears. Not only have they allowed their enemy to seize the Black Locket, but they have lost Lysandra, who has now transformed into a formidable threat. Guilt weighs heavily on them, but they must continue their quest. Lucian assures them that while they fight together, hope remains. A new phase of their adventure begins, heavier and darker than ever before. End quest. Video. So, we've got to the end of the game, the Destiny of Erune. So, recover the Black Locket. I don't feel like I did that, because didn't Lysandra disappear with it?
Yeah.
That's
probably through the door. Oh, maybe it was in the prison. We'll never know.
We'll never know. Oh, yeah, maybe there was a better ending in the prison.
This triggers all kinds of, like, incompleteness for me.
Yeah.
I can't cope with this.
But we've got some end-of-game stuff to tat up here, so you can see we've got the adventurer's objectives done. So no one made a resurrection pack, and you didn't kill either hero, but you did make everyone lose a hit point, so you get that one.
Yeah.
So there's no resurrection packs here, so we can continue. And the adventurers won! It doesn't feel like it, though, does it? You got a new black disciple, and what did I get?
Wow.
Hope remains.
Do you know what you got? You got... Oh, I was going to come up with a witty thing and I couldn't remember the word. And I'm like, damn it! I'm trying to think of the word where it's like you when you just get sadness and it's like the thing that you get the sadness rather than the winning.
A Pyrrhic victory, Michael.
Yes.
A victory where the cost of victory was so high that there's no real joy in the winning.
Yeah.
A Pyrrhic victory in this case.
Tell me a word there.
Oh, well, I don't actually think Pyrrhic victory is quite applicable here because it was more like the outcome of discovering the Black Locket was not what we anticipated.
Yeah.
We were tricked, I think, into... and we've, as a result, Lucian's lost his disciple, and we've lost our friend and given you a new ally, so... darkness grows.
Okay.
Our quest is finished. Take advantage of the village merchants to buy and sell equipment. Yep, so this is your between quest moment. Unfortunately, there we are. We're done. We're back to Erune proper.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
And that was it.
Well, that's Erune. So I hope this has given you guys some insight into how Erune plays. There's a lot of sort of interactions coming from these skills that you will develop over the course of the game. So you'll be able to build these up and explore the different strategies as you progress through the campaign, which is about 10 levels or so. And as we mentioned at the start, it can be done solo, it can be done cooperatively, you can do it with a Master of Shadows as well. And the Master of Shadows, of course, is developing their skills here as well over the course of the game, and now they've got these plague cards, and they've got all these discoveries to make as the level is revealed through the app over the course of the adventure.
Exactly. I'm intrigued for the next phase.
Yep, so this is live on Kickstarter right now under Light and Darkness, Erune Light and Darkness. You can go check that out. So the Kickstarter runs until about Monday, 30th of October, so if you want to go and explore that and have a look at that campaign, that's up there on Kickstarter. And then I'll put a link in the description down below.
Cool. Well, been fun at exploring the dungeon with you. Shame I lost, damn it.
Well, it sounds like you've got some new forces to bring back in the next game.
Exactly.
Thank you for playing, Michael.
No worries. Well done, adventurers. Didn't get my troll let me down.
But you almost killed Mrs. Monk and made her very sad.
God, at 1 point.
One hit point. And that's it from us. Thanks everyone so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next video.
Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.